enjoy this content, if you like it, please think to tap the like button below, subscribe, and share this video with people that you would think would be interested. With that out the way, let's get to it. If you have, well, when filing bankruptcy, how does that affect your tax position? And how could I benefit from filing bankruptcy?
Okay. Benefit from filing bankruptcy. I'm going to tell you something that a lot of people have. You have to be current on your taxes, that's for one, when you're doing that, filing bankruptcy. Depends on what chapter you're filing. You file Chapter 7, Chapter 13, different things of that nature. But one benefit you have, if you have an outstanding tax liability and you want to make, and you're trying to get into a tax payment plan, installment agreement, and this is, I'm going to try not to make this long, depending on how much you owe, the Internal Revenue Service does not always allow you to go into the Fresh Start program when you're under $50,000. You have to file different 433A, 433B, 433F, and you have to file those forms. But, and they determine how much money you can pay per month if you do not fall within their guidelines. Now, by filing bankruptcy and you file that, you are automatically saying that I filed within 60 months, that my payment plan automatically files within 60 months. You stop any levy actions, you stop any actions going against you. They stop at that point. Once you tell them that, they say, oh, we can't come after you as long as we can show that you're going that route. When you go talk to the bankruptcy attorney, they're going to put you in a payment plan over 60 months. The downside is the Internal Revenue Service offers 72 months. You look at that. Don't just take bankruptcy as the way to go, because sometimes you can pay more under bankruptcy in doing that, but it does stop the collection actions against you. It does put you into a payment plan. It is a resource that you can utilize to get into an installment agreement, but then it has also its negative factors. I know you asked me about the benefits. It does have the negative factors. It does go on your credit report, and it does will cause you to affect you individually with your business, because you're going to pay at a higher taxes or a higher interest rate when you're doing things. But sometimes it's the last resort. Right. That you have to go through, and it does have its benefits.
Back to Trump, that I've heard that was a vehicle that he's definitely used multiple times throughout his business career.
That's exactly what he did. Yeah. A lot of individuals go through that. They will file. You see a lot of entertainers, or I'll give you an example, without naming names, of some record producers or people that had record companies. Or I'm just using them. I'm not picking on them. Please do not think that I'm coming from.
Sure.
Using it as an example. They had a tax liability and they could not, and they were not making as much money. Some of them filed bankruptcy. And I'm just using them as an example. This could go for individual business. They filed bankruptcy to protect their assets. You cannot take all of my equipment. You can't take that. I stopped that. I'm now doing a reorganization, or I'm going into a payment plan to make sure I pay you all back. But I need my assets so that I can continue to make my money.
Right.
So that they use it as that form to protect their assets, to make sure that they say, hey, I can continue to make a living.